Hey guys, welcome back to this brand new video. Today I'm going to show you the best render settings for Sony Vegas Pro. So I'll go to the project settings first. You can do that by going to File and New. Just going to go here and it'll show this window, or you can just go ahead and do that right here. Doesn't really matter. In any case, we're going to set up our things here. So first of all, here's the template. So it's the name and everything. In this case, it's custom. So be sure it's on 920 by 1080. That's the same here. So the width and the height, it should be on 920 by 1080. That's really important because that's like every video. So be sure it's on that. It's really important. You can keep this on none, so that doesn't really matter. This is like 1, then with 4 zeros. Also keep it like that. This here, the frame rate, really important. Now it's on 30 FPS, but we want it to be on 60 FPS. So you choose this one, which is the last one in the row here. So you choose that one to have 60 FPS. Then we go to the pixel format. Just keep it at 8. This is all good. It doesn't really change anything. But then we get to something really important, which is the full resolution rendering quality. Of course, you can imagine that's pretty important, and it is. So be sure that this is always on best to get the best settings. So be sure that it's always on best. So for the blur, I always use Gaussian blur, even in Photoshop as well. So be sure that the blur is Gaussian blur. It's my advice. It's like the best one. So here you have two options. They don't really matter that much. You can keep it on this, or you can change it to your own preference. But really, it doesn't really matter that much. Okay, then you can see this is checked here. Adjust media to better match projects or settings. I always have this checked because then it will automatically be on all these settings, which I really liked. And because it's the first time that you actually apply all these settings, you also choose start all new projects with these settings. So then you click on apply, you click OK. I already have mine, so I'm not going to do that, but you just do that. This is my latest video, the one that I uploaded before. It's already edited and rendered, but let's say I'm just going to render this as a new video. I'm going to go here and click on render as here, or you can go up here, which I always do. It's a little shortcut. It's also the render as, it's same. And then first of all, you want to browse. It's really important because you want to find back, of course, your video. So you want to know where you put it. So be sure you always click on browse here, that you actually put the video where you want it. Then you can go ahead over here. This is the one I always use, the Internet HD 1080p. That's the one I always use, but you can also go for another one because this one doesn't have 60 FPS. So if you want something more like 60 FPS, because this is enough for me, but maybe it's not enough for you, you can go, for example, to Sony AFC MC MP4. And you choose this one. Be sure it's the same resolution, really important, 1920 by 1080. And you click on customize. That's also here, so you go on AC, high definition, don't change this. It's the good size, as I said. This is on high, it's the only option anyway. The frame rate, you want it to be in 60 FPS. And then you can leave this all, that's good. The audio, I advise you to be this on 48. This can be on 60 or 320, 320 is the best. And then you can also click OK here, so that you actually save it. And you can actually change the name as well up here. I don't know, SvenDesigns. SvenDesigns like that. And then you have your own template name. You can name it whatever you want. I think it's pretty cool. You can just click your own name, and that will be the settings that you saved. It's pretty cool. So you can do that. And then you have to be sure that this one is unchecked. This is really important. This will start the render somewhere in the video whenever you place the cursor. So if you place this, if you've moved this thing right here, you moved it somewhere in the middle of the video. If you click this box, it will actually render from that part. So be sure this is always unchecked. It's really important. And then when you're done, you can click on render and it will actually render the video. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's how you render the videos. Those are the best settings, the best things you can do to render your videos in Sony Vegas Pro. It's pretty simple and it works for all types of Sony Vegas, because mine is 14, but also for 15, 16, 13. It's really the same idea. It's a little bit different, but really the same settings and the main things are in there. So it doesn't really change from one version to another, so that you don't have to worry too much about that. In any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped, of course. Please leave a like, would be really nice. Subscribe would also be really nice. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.